Alright, I have the best picture of this that I got from Google. I'm gonna put it in Discord chat. You're going to love it.
That sounds like I'll hate it. Yeah, good picture. Good fucking picture.
Anyways, Jerry, this SCP is now hiring.
2532. All right.
Yeah, it would be funny
Okay,
if the
so
previous one was a Keter, because it's the Pumpkin Man.
okay, so two things. One,
Yeah.
y'all can't hear yourselves echoing through me, can you?
Now.
When you're
No.
talking? Okay, good. I have my headset around my neck and it loud enough for me to hear it clearly. Um, besides that, is this really the best photo you could find, Bray?
It was the only thing Google actually gave me. It was like 3 images when I last looked that one up. And that was it.
CP 2532.
Yeah, it's now hiring. Then again, I did get these pictures a while ago.
It it appears that some of the photos that are available are from Roblox.
There are SCP fans that are on Roblox, but we don't need to know about that.
I don't know. Could just use this image.
That's from the forest one.
That's not the right SCP.
Well, I mean, that's from SCP site Delta Wiki, SCP
Well, the wiki's
2532.
wrong.
Yeah, it's probably a fan site.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything SCP is a fan site.
You know what I meant.
She means
It's
the
from
core site has the official knowledge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, this is
Uh,
okay, so this isn't from Roblox, it's from an in development game.
Wow.
Never mind. I'm a dumb.
Anyways.
Go ahead and read.
Yeah, this is
I
now
apologize.
hiring.
all right. I can read now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Object Class Keter, Special Containment Procedures. All cases involving the manifestation of previously uncategorized species of a specific area are to be investigated for possibly originating from SCP-2532. In the event that the uncontained SCP-2532 instance is discovered, it has to be removed from its public locations through the use of Protocol Cassandra. Why Cassandra? Any civilians who have been confirmed to have activated 2532 or observed 2532-A are to be administered E-Class amnestics. Should I say what E-Class amnestics are? No? Okay. Collected
Right.
instances of 2532 are to be...
Wait, I forgot. I have the list. Hold on, I can pull it up. I can read the amnestic list.
I was just asking if I should say what that is. And then you were like, empty.
Yeah, I was trying to unmute, but my unmute button wouldn't work.
Oh.
And I was just low.
Class E, Inui. To induce psychological complacency within the anomalous. To be frank, Inui isn't actually the proper term for the psychological effects of Class E amnestics. They would more accurately be considered an anti-nostalgia drug. Though they still target the neural pathways for memories, they do not deconsolidate them. Rather, they merely weaken the pathways while dissociating the memory with any emotions, positive or negative, removing any incentive to think about it, and thus allowing it to naturally decay on its own. Class E amnestics are the most effective in situations where suppression of the anomalous is not possible, and thus, in order to preserve a normality, the anomaly must be perceived as normal. Class E amnestics cause subjects to accept the world as it is and forget that it was ever any different.
Collected instances of SCP-2532 are to be filed at Site-63. In the event that a 2532-A population is discovered, the full population is to be secured and isolated. Following this, members of the population are to be euthanized until the population is able to both sustain itself and be realistically contained in Site-104. Each population is to be provided with an environment and a diet which simulate its natural condition, which is, basically refer to the index below for more information. Okay. Investigation on SCP-2532's origin is ongoing. Description: SCP-2532 designates a set of related help wanted advertisements. In addition to a brief description of the job, the advertisement will list benefits and requirements for the job as well as phone number. In all recorded cases, all listed phone numbers are valid and will produce no anomalous effects when called by someone who has not read the phone number on an SCP-2532 instance. Its subject dials a phone number that they have read in a 2532 instance within 24 hours of reading it. They will be greeted by a human voice claiming to represent various organizations, such as Terrain Employment Agency, Biosphere Enhancement Society, and Coexistential Work Program. Those names suck. No such organizations are known to exist, though. Those are just stupid names. I'm sorry. What kind of names are Terrain Employment Agency, Biosphere Enhancement Society, and Coexistential Work Program? That basically means Earth Employment Agency, Area Enhancement Society, Coexist Work Program. You know how stupid those names are? I'm sorry, Granton, I swear. If the subject inquires about either the advertisement or the employment opportunity described, the voice will ask the subject to hold, following by a period of silence lasting approximately 1 minute. The voice will then apologize to inform the subject that the opening has already been filled. The voice will then ask the subject if they would like to be informed about the future employment opportunities as they become available. Whether or not the subject responds on the affirmative does not seem to have any influence over future effects. Within 13 hours of completion of the phone call, a population of previously undiscovered organisms, SCP-2532-A, both anomalous and non-anomalous species have been observed, will manifest at the area near. Recorded distances range from 1 kilometer to 12.7 kilometers. That's a big distance difference. To where the call was made and where the job conditions described by the SCP instance exist. The SCP-A population will proceed to integrate with the local ecosystem in the area, filling previously unfilled ecological niches. To date, all SCP-A populations have been well adapted to survive their respective environments and ecosystems. Addendum 1. Reproduction of SCP-2532-2A. At 28. Oh, okay. Show block. Okay. Now hiring. Current job opening, clearing of dead plant matter of the deciduous forests. You get to work closely with the environment around you. All dietary needs and housing are covered by employer. Very little workplace hostility. For more information, please contact redacted. I mean, I could technically say redacted, which is in parentheses, redacted. Sorry for being a smartass. Addendum 2, abridged list of SCP-2532 and SCP-2532-A variations. Instance -1, job description was feeding birds. And description of resulting -A, small flightless insects which are eaten by avians of urban environments. Fully mature female instances will hold several fertilized eggs in her body before placing themselves in the locations where they are likely. Eggs are highly durable and often survive through the avian's digestive tract, hatching large distances from their parents' original location. That's a very good design. All right, the next instance is -17, job description, taking care of pets. And the description of the resulting -A is a species of large marsupial felines? Am I understanding that? Let me look that word up. Oh, I was misunderstanding that. Marsupialization is a surgical procedure where a cyst or abscess is opened and its edges are. Wait, that's a different word! Goddamn AI getting involved in, like, me looking up. I'm looking up marsupialized, not marsupialization. I'm just going to say that's a type of feline because obviously Google is not going to help me. It's not useful. Should I just try to Yahoo it? I mean, Google used to be the good thing, but Google, yeah. Of course, the Oxford Dictionary has like definitions, but they're like, please sign up as a member first. Okay, word sense. What does marsupialoid mean? Resembling a marsupial. Thank you!
Yeah, I
Okay,
was going to say that would be the most likely meaning.
Well, there was a similar word that was literally a term for removing cysts and leaving pouches.
Well, yeah.
So, marsupialoid means resembling a marsupial. So, species of large felines that resemble marsupials. Instances will invade urban areas and abduct domesticated members of Felis cactus. So, domesticated cats will get abducted by them. Instances will then adopt abducted cats and treat them as if they treat their infants and juveniles. Wild cats sometimes do that already anyway, which is hilarious. Eventually, abducted cats are fully integrated into the social group, with some interbreeding. Existing instances subsist mostly on a diet of rodents, avians, and small canines. That was way more frustrating. You know what? Next time I have a word I don't know, I'll just use Yahoo. Google was technically considered its superior, but Google has basically devolved so much that Yahoo is better again. I hate it.
For what it's worth, like, at the very least, when Bright and I are reading, most of the time we just, like, let the looking up of those words happen later
Fair enough.
to keep things from getting too stunted.
Oh. One of the instances was reclassified as its own SCP. The job description was monitoring radioactive fluctuations and plans to ensure working safety, and the description of the dash A was expunged.
Yeah.
That's spicy. All right, the next instance that was not expunged was dash 103. The job description.
You skipped one.
No, the one that I. Oh, you're right. Oh, sorry. The one before the redacted one that I accidentally skipped was dash 28. The job description was clearing of dead plant matter from the forest. And the description of the resulting dash A is a species of hexagonal reptilians measuring an average of approximately 2.2 meters in length. Reptiles seem to be the reptiles seem to be herbivorous decomposers, ingesting large amounts of dead plant matter which has fallen to the forest floor, followed by digging burrows and hibernating in them deco- while ingesting plant matter decomposes. Instances have no known predator or prey. Basically, when something is herbivore decomposer, basically they eat the plant matter that is decomposing. They don't like the fresh stuff. They like the stuff that's kind of decayed. They're weird, but they exist. And you know what? Those sound like nice lizards. Okay. The next instance that I have not already covered because I accidentally skipped 28 to read the data expunged is the instance which is dash 103. The description was placing flowers at graves. The description of the resulting dash A is a species of non-toxic fungus. Instances are red in coloration with vaguely floral caps. Structured caps. Instances have shown a particular affinity for growing in cemeteries, presumably because of high volumes of decomposing matter. That actually makes a lot of sense. Fungi in general likes decomposing matter, so that just makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is dash 142. The job description is pest control. And the resulting description of dash A, the description of resulting dash A is disembodied jaw structures which resemble enlarged versions of those found in, I have a type of megalodon? What? I need to.
Yeah, Carcharodon megalodon, which I think is an outdated uh taxonomical name for megalodon.
Oh, so it's just the megalodon.
Yeah, it's just
The
it's
the
just
teeth, the jaw structure of a megalodon.
yeah.
Okay, instances are capable of unaided propulsion through the air. Pressure through the front of the jaw leads to a digestive tract presumed to exist in an extra-dimensional space. Instances prey primarily on large canis. So these are weird disembodied anomalous megalodon mouths that might just be giant, uh, invisible megalodons, and they eat dogs.
So, here's the thing about this. What I'm seeing is this SCP, if left unintended, would completely destroy the food web in some instances.
Well, no.
Wow, wouldn't?
The what it was mentioned that
Wow.
basically it anomalously places things into positions on the food web
Um.
that aren't being filled.
Oh. So wait, is it actually doing anything bad?
I d- arguably not, aside from like
Let,
having people's
let,
pets get yeeted.
let
Ah.
me look up to see if it's actually eating dogs. Maybe it's a specific thing on the Canis. Oh,
Oh.
it wasn't a Canis that I thought it was. I was thinking of Canid, and Canis is apparently seagulls. It eats seagulls.
It's an invisible megalodon that eats seagulls.
Yeah,
This okay. That on top of the fact that I was going to mention that that previously mentioned lizard species would be such a good lizard species for the pet, like for like the lizard hobby, because it's literally a vegan lizard that
Mhm.
you can just feed older scraps of food. Like it's effectively serving the same function as having millipedes as a pet, but it's a lizard. This is spood tier.
Ah. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not really dangerous except the fact that the Foundation can't stop it.
Yeah. Like
well, I would imagine it would be dangerous if the megalodon was interested
Ah,
inside
yeah.
seagulls, but I will admit it is not. It is only interested in eating specifically seagulls.
Yeah.
So yes,
uh,
food
Yeah.
tier.
yeah,
It could
this
be dangerous, but it chooses not to be.
all right. Item number SCP-2536. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. As the nature of 2536 makes physical containment impossible, containment procedures will instead focus on the manner in which personnel should conduct themselves in the event of a manifestation. To enforce this, as of December 23rd, 19 redacted, copies of these containment procedures are to be distributed among all personnel currently in the employ of the SCP Foundation during the month of December. In the event that 2536 appears before a member of personnel, they are to refrain from accepting any offered gifts, leave the vicinity of 2536, and immediately inform their supervisor. Gifts presented to personnel by uh, 2536 are only to be accepted under strict testing conditions, and after testing are to be confiscated immediately. Description: 2536 is a Christmas tree with purple and white decorations, approximately 2 meters tall and comprised primarily of plastic. A speaker is attached to the base of 2536, which loudly plays the song I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by the band Wizard on a constant loop. Well, that would be fucking annoying. 2536 only manifests during the month of December, and its status during the rest of the year is currently unknown. During the month of December, 2536 will appear before at least 6 members of Foundation personnel, one at a time, regardless of distance between them. No reports have been found from the public or elements outside the Foundation indicating 2536 appearing to anyone apart from the Foundation personnel. Upon appearance before a member of personnel, A gift in the form of a wrapped present consistent with traditional Christmas practices will be located beneath 2536. This gift, hereafter referred to as SCP 2536 1, will contain an item which the chosen member of the personnel greatly desires, whether consciously or subconsciously. In cases where the desired item could be too large to feasibly fit inside 2536 1, its interior dimensions become significantly larger than its exterior ones. If the targeted members of the personnel if the targeted member of personnel ignores 2536 and leaves the area, 2536 will disappear after 3 to 5 minutes. 2536 was first discovered when it manifested in the office of Site 26 Director 26 Director Letter during a lockdown after containment breach of SCP Redacted. At the time, SCP 2536 1 contained the required materials to temporarily shut down SCP Redacted and return it to its chambers. Inspection of 2536 by nearby researchers revealed the following note attached to 2536's base. Here at Data Expunged, let's see, what's the note that no information was actually been removed from this note. This is the original wording of the message. So the message actually read, here at Data Expunged. We love nothing more than to watch the good work you fellows do. Your empathy and moral integrity are an inspiration to us all. And so, in this season of giving, we have decided to present you brave heroes who do so much for us with a gift of your own. Enjoy. Merry Christmas. OSN. So Addendum 2536 1 sample records of SCP 2536 1. Member personnel. Sub-Director Letter. Materials required to shut down and subdue SCP Redacted. Yeah. Personnel. Dr. Landis. Contained several excited Welsh Corgi puppies. DNA analysis revealed the puppies were all genetically identical.
Oh, that's adorable.
D2537-2. And the contents, a middle-aged woman and a prepubescent boy, later identified as said D-Class's wife and son. After a brief interview in dosage of Class A amnestics, they were returned to their home without incident. Oh. Let's see. Member of personnel, redacted. A gold wristwatch. Dr. Ryans. A copy of this file and containment procedures related to 2536. Note that this incident took place before 12/23/19 redacted, and Dr. Ryans was thus unaware of the nature of 2536 upon its manifestation. New containment procedures were implemented as a result of this incident. Agent Aurelia, unknown. According to recovered footage from the area, 2536 manifested while Agent Aurelia was infiltrating a suspected location of Marshall Carter in dark activity, thus revealing his location to them. Agent Aurelia's current status and location are unknown.
Oh
Uh,
no.
D-39-122. See Incident 2536 1 and SCP Redacted. See Incident 2536 2. On December the 24th, 2000 redacted at Site-09, SCP-2536 appeared before D-3912-2 and several other D-Class personnel outside of testing hours. Before security could intervene, D-39-122 received several anomalous weapons.
Oh no.
Footnote: weapons showed the capacity to disintegrate security personnel upon direct hits or cause spatial warping inside their bodies upon glancing blows.
Oh no.
With weapons from 2536-1 distributed them among nearby D-Class personnel and attempted an armed escape. Although this revolt was quickly put down by on-site security, hostilities resulted in several Euclid and Keter level containment breaches, necessitating site-wide lockdown and causing significant personnel casualties. Incident 2536-2. On December redacted 2000 redacted at Site 11 during testing of SCP redacted 2536 appeared before it. SCP redacted retrieved a small device from 2536-1 consistent in appearance with its own native technology. Upon activating the device, SCP redacted disappeared completely from Site 11 and is now believed to have transported itself to an as of yet unknown location on the planet. It is now confirmed that 2536 considers objects and entities under containment by the Foundation to be Foundation personnel.
So this SCP isn't inherently evil. It's just trying to spread Christmas cheer.
So it's trying to spread Christmas cheer. It just happens to be doing it in a manner that could cause significant harm.
Yeah.
It's like, here's this stuff that could possibly end the world. I love you.
Yeah, like, well, it's not like giving people things that could end the world. It's just giving the wrong things. My brain just don't.
Well,
Yeah.
like, what about the D class?
Yeah,
Those
like,
weapons were basically world ending if they weren't removed from the D class.
I mean, I don't see how that's the case. They're
Well,
just
said it could
disintegrators.
dissolve like things that it shot at, right?
Yeah, we don't have
What could
reason
it
to
not
believe that
dissolve?
like these personal, like, human-sized weapons could destroy the Earth.
Well, it could with enough time if it wasn't grabbed from them.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Anyway,
think about it. It basically destroys everything that it shoots, right?
I think it just
I've
said
been
the
shut the
people.
capacity to disintegrate security personnel upon direct hits or cause spatial warping inside their bodies upon glancing blows.
Okay, so it's just SCP security
Yeah.
Looks
personnel?
like
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so it's
it.
very specific.
So, I don't know where the fuck to put this.
I.
Because
Hmm?
the fact that it can manifest and give like deep-seated desires to the SCPs themselves
Oh, yeah.
could make this really dangerous. Like it just spontaneously decides to show up and give I don't know fucking six. Why am I forgetting that it just decides to give the indestructible lizard like a button to launch all nukes on the planet. Like,
That would technically be exactly what he wants.
Yeah, so like I without jumping to massive assumptions,
Yeah.
um where do we want to put this?
Hmm.
I guess that's the thing. How would one rate just the average containment breach in terms of its threat level?
Right.
And it's like I don't know if that's a question that can be answered because it varies depending on which site.
Right.
And the SCP.
Yeah, and the SCP. Like uh
Like
I
999 isn't even put in containment, but like if the old man got out, it would be bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um so the biggest thing here is that uh this is a special, oh, I don't know. Like because feasibly we
Hmm.
could put this in ZK class for the same reason as the last thing we put in ZK class.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to like jump to those conclusions with something this level of mundane.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know where we should put this.
Well, it is mundane, but at the same time, if it granted the wrong wish, it could really like like the first instance the tree popping up probably did save people, but it also killed people at the same time on the
Yeah.
different time when it gave the weapons to the D class, because
Yeah.
killing those SCP personnel didn't just kill the personnel, it allowed SCPs to get out that were dangerous.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'll say based upon the same reasoning as the previous one
Yeah.
in which it could cause an absurd containment breach and depending on which site that happens in, it could cause a ZK.
Hmm.
Um, I think we can put this in ZK again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Who would think that a
What
tree would be ZK?
what the fuck is with our fucking roll of things today? We've
And
had
think of
3
this:
ZKs.
the invisible megalodon isn't ZK.
Yeah, like we've had like one affect certain groups. We've had one spood tier, and we've had 3 ZKs.
Ah,
I want to go back to invisible megalodon eating seagulls.
that was hilarious.